Constantly. He talked constantly about his work. The English language is constantly changing. Staff. Our department has a staff of 7. They employ a total of 150 staff. Evolve. Fish evolved from prehistoric sea creatures. Businesses need to evolve rapidly. Longevity.
The greater longevity of women compared with men. The worms have a longevity of about 2 years.
Significant.
The result is highly significant for the future of the province. The rise in temperature is not statistically significant.
Consensus.
A lack of consensus about the aims of the project. The current consensus of opinion.
Shortcoming.
Peter was painfully aware of his own shortcomings. The report suggested that there were severe shortcomings in police tactics.
Conjecture.
What she said was pure conjecture. My results show that this conjecture was, in fact, correct.
Devote.
He devoted his energies to writing films. She devoted herself full-time to her business.
Nevertheless.
What you said was true. It was, nevertheless, a little unkind.
Acquired.
The college acquired a reputation for very high standards. He spent years acquiring his skills as a surgeon.
Legitimize.
There is a danger that these films legitimize violence.
Validate.
The Supreme Court has validated the lower court's interpretation of the law. Many scientists plan to wait until the results of the study are validated by future research.
Finite.
The Earth's finite resources.
Delimited.
The fence delimits the state boundaries.
Attitude.
As soon as they found out I was a doctor, their whole attitude changed. The people have a very positive attitude to life.
Optimal.
To make the optimal decision, I visually scan as many as possible of the various alternatives.
Menstruation.
A woman who was menstruating was not allowed into the temple.
Infrequently.
Jeremy does play cricket, but very infrequently.
Vigorous.
Your dog needs at least 20 minutes of vigorous exercise every day. Vigorous efforts are being made to find a solution to the problem.
Drawback.
It's a great city, the only drawback is the weather.
Facilitate.
Computers can be used to facilitate language learning.
Indigenous.
Blueberries are indigenous to America. The many indigenous cultures which existed in Siberia.
By no means.
This book is by no means good.
Transaction.
Financial transactions. Most transactions are processed by computer at our head office.
Ironically.
Ironically, his cold got better on the last day of his holiday.
Eagerly.
He's a bright kid and eager to learn.
Cautiously.
The government reacted cautiously to the move.
Advocate.
Extremists were openly advocating violence. We were the only ones advocating for the victim.
Recipient.
The recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. Examples from the corpus. Education works only if the recipients really want it.
Slight.
A slight improvement. A slight increase. A slight change of plan.
Mild.
We had an exceptionally mild winter last year. A mild climate.
Obligation.
America's obligation to its allies. Employers have an obligation to treat all employees equally.
Adverse.
Developments which had adversely affected their business.
Contraindication.
In his case, steroids are contraindicated.
Numerous.
Numerous attempts have been made to hide the truth. The two leaders have worked together on numerous occasions.
Sedentary.
Health problems caused by our sedentary lifestyles.